That's hot. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This week is my first tournament. It's the start of the new season. It's not really the start of the new Storm Northwest Tour season. That still has a couple tournaments to go before we hit the grand finals, which are going to be up in Idaho Falls. I'm not sure if I can bowl that. I think I'm like 52nd place. Something like that. So we'll see what time when it gets closer to time. Still got a few tournaments that I'm going to bowl before then, because that's in November. I've got a couple big ones in October that I'm going to be bowling in. So 9 months of tournaments scheduled coming up. And I'm excited. I've been doing a lot of work. Did a lot of work with Mike Jassnau. I've been practicing a ton, trying to get better, ready for the season, because my goals at this point are to make a cut in a major, which I kind of did at the Utah Open last year, but I'm going to do that again for sure. But make a cut at a major and win a tournament. I got to get a win. I got to get a win. Got to get a win. I took 4th place twice at the Uzelac and they're winnable tournaments, and I think at this point I'm getting consistent enough that I think it can pull that off. So today is Friday. I've got some footage from last couple days of me practicing, so you can take a look at some of the changes we made, and then we will reconvene here when it's time to go. So I'll meet you back and we can take another look at this. Damn. Okay, so a little update with what I've been doing lately. Bold Nationals, they don't really allow you to film anymore, so didn't get any shots of that. Bold Nationals, made a little bit of money, kind of broke even, didn't really make anything. And then I got my coaching with Mike Jassnau. I think I've mentioned that a couple times in some of the videos, but yeah, I did get a coaching with Mike Jassnau, and I think that's been super beneficial to what I've been doing lately. And I think that's going to help a lot. Right now, that's kind of just what I've been focusing on, is working in those changes. There's some nuances that I find difficult. I don't know, sometimes when I miss, I don't know why. Before, I had a good feeling of what I was doing with my game, so I knew kind of what was going on. Now I don't really have that to fall back on, so that's what I've been really grinding at, and trying to work on getting left. That was one thing that really hurt me last season, was getting really left and hooking the ball. I was not good at that at all, so that's what I've been doing, and it's been a struggle. It's been really frustrating, because I have not bowled well in a long time. There's some greatness out of it, and there's some really bad stuff, and I've been pulling the ball a ton, and I don't know exactly why. I think I found something a little bit with my push away, but it's been a grind. I feel okay today. I have hints of it, but I'm starting to be consistent on hitting marks and just throwing better scores. So we're going to finish up this practice session. We're going to really work that in, and we'll try to bowl for a score a couple of these games and see what happens, and then we'll reconvene after that and talk a little bit more about that coaching. Okay, so immediately after saying that I'm going to be bowling for score, I throw it open right there. A little open piece, and then I kind of caught fire and threw the ball really well. It's got 257. That was with the code black. I love that ball, and it was obviously the right ball for what we were doing here, because I missed a couple times right, which is good. The missed left has been killing me. So I missed right a couple times. The ball still struck, and ended up shooting a good game. So it felt really good to get that out of me and throw a really good game. So I'm going to finish this practice session up, do a couple good games, and we'll reconvene at home, where I'll go over kind of what's been going on, the new studio, and my plans for the upcoming season. I've got 9 months of tournaments planned, and I'm really excited about it. We'll go over it, guys. So that is conclusion of practice. Whoop, let's do that. Let's not do that. That's way too bright. But yeah, that's the conclusion of practice. Probably, like I said, the last one before I bowl tomorrow. But felt okay. I felt okay. And I think going into, sorry. I think going into Sunday I should be good. This is the first Uzelac that I've bowled in a while, so we're going to give it all and throw the ball well, hopefully. So I'll catch you guys back at home. First, before I take off, I do just want to shout out to Bondwood. This isn't a paid video or anything, but treated me well. They treat me well every time. If you're ever in the Salt Lake Valley, Bondwood Bowl, like 21st South, that's the freeway over there. This is Main Street. That's Granite Technical Institute. Bondwood Bowl, hit them up. Great bowling alley. Okay, now I'll see you at home. What is up, guys? We're in the studio. This is kind of some of the new stuff that I was talking about earlier when we were at the bowling center, and what's to come. Why some of the production values actually gone up since I started doing 10 in the Pit, which I'm really excited about with all the episodes coming out that I've been filming. But I'm able to produce, you know, some of the really good content when we're talking. The audio, I got some new mics, as you can see, and we got some lights in the studio. Kind of got a cool setup. Got the Belmo ball, of course. Everybody loves the Belmo ball. Not for sale. But yeah, I've got my computer, got some cool stuff. I need a better background. But yeah, I don't know, it's nice. It's good to be able to have a workplace station I can get. So yeah, I've got the cool studio lights. They really brighten the place up, and I'm able to get a lot of good content creating done. So you know, this is kind of what I've been up to lately and why, you know, some of the content's been a lot better. I also got a new camera, so we can do some cooler things with, you know, shooting. We're going to be doing some cool ball motion study, some cool pin action study for 10 in the Pit to help you guys get better at reading those things. So really cool stuff coming, especially with the studio and what I'm able to do with the equipment that I have. It does kind of suck having this wired mic. You can see kind of the wire sitting here. Not the greatest thing in the world, but this was pretty cheap and it does pretty good. So if any of you guys out there want to help out with a wireless lavalier mic, hey, don't be scared to hit me up on Instagram or something and let me know, because I'll gladly take that. But this is some of the cool stuff that we're doing in the studio. Okay guys, welcome. This is the studio, so we just kind of walked around and saw what it looked like. This is where the magic happens. 10 in the Pit takes place, and where I'm going to be kind of doing some tournament wrap-ups in the future, explaining goals, all of the stuff that I want to start doing again. You know, I took some months off there, got super busy with a lot of things, but I'm back. We're going to super committed, and I kind of want to go over some housekeeping things, if you will, of what's to come and what you guys can expect from me. So we have about 9 months, I figured out, starting this month, actually starting this weekend on Sunday. We have the first Uzelac Classic of the season, and then after that I have about 9 months worth of tournaments planned out already that I am for sure going to be attending. So I'm really excited about that. It'll be a super busy winter with tournament season, and I'm hoping we can have a good Storm Northwest tour. That's about to wrap up. The grand finals are in November that I'm hoping to bowl up in Idaho Falls. So we'll take a look and see where we're at with that. There's still a couple tournaments left in this tour season, so I'm hoping I can I'd like to get a win under my belt, see if we can get something going there, because I know there's a big, the Treasure State Open in October. That's going to be right before the grand finals, and that's going to be a pretty big tournament that I'd love to get into, potentially make a cut. That's a huge goal that I'm looking forward to this upcoming tour season, or this winter. I really need to make a cut. I didn't make a cut in all the major tournaments. Well, that's not true, because the Storm Open I did, so that was good, but I completely fell on my face on the Cashers round. So I want to make a cut and be successful. I think the changes that Mike Jassnau and I made are going to make that happen. I really do believe that has made me way more consistent. I've struggled a lot lately with making shots and being confident. I've had just some things come up that baffle me, that I'm not sure exactly how to fix. So I think I found something today. We just went over those things. You were at practice with me, and I actually had a really good practice session. I haven't had a good one in a really long time, actually, and it's been super frustrating, but today I finally had a good practice session, so I'm super excited about that. I shot 716, I think. I had a couple opens there in that last game that you saw. They weren't great, but anyway, good practice session. I threw the ball extremely well. I was getting it off my hand great. I was projecting the ball out to the target that I wanted to hit. I was reading ball motion. It was all great. I was really excited for that. I almost shot 300 with that Greek church. Picked the 10 clean off. But coming up, this is just kind of a refresher, me coming back, telling you guys what's going on. I'm going to go over why that coaching session was so important, and the changes that I'm making, why that's kind of difficult for me, because it's very counterintuitive to what I've done pretty much my entire life. So you're going to want to stay tuned to that, because that is probably the best thing you can do for your bowling. No equipment, no shirts, none of that stuff is going to make you any better at bowling besides this one thing. This will make it or break it. Now, equipment can help you, depending, if we're bowling on a 45-foot pattern and we don't have a big asymmetrical ball, we're going to struggle there. And even when the pattern breaks down, if we don't have something that's clean through the front, then we're also going to struggle there too. So that can definitely help you, but physically, consistently, all of those kind of things, the number one thing you need to do is get a coach, because they will definitely help you out. So stay tuned. The Uzelac Classic vlog will come out next week. Not exactly sure where we're going to do vlogs. I'm going to try to get them out as quickly as possible, but I'm also working on 10 of the Pit, and then doing these weekly vlogs. So I'm hoping that we get around 3 videos a week. And that'll be really cool for you guys, and I'd really appreciate if you shoot me what kind of stuff do you like to see. This 10 in the Pit series has been really successful. It seems like a lot of people are liking that, and there's not really a whole lot in there. A good solid video series that's really intuitive, breaks things down. I know the USB-C has something to that extent, but I'm glad I'm able to bring that to you guys. So please let me know if you have any suggestions. Like, comment, share the video as always, and thank you for tuning in.